Top 5 Best Dried Fruits for Your Kidney Function and GFR. It's easy to overlook the subtle signs that our kidneys might be under strain, a silent crisis unfolding day by day as creatinine levels creep up in our blood and our glomerular filtration rate, GFR, declines. We continue our daily routines, often unaware that this vital organ is gradually weakening cell by cell. This quiet decline serves as a crucial warning, urging us to pause and pay attention because the silence of compromised kidney function is exceptionally dangerous. Many individuals, particularly older adults, mistakenly believe that simply increasing water intake or reducing salt consumption is sufficient to safeguard their kidneys. However, the reality of kidney health is far more complex, and a truth that may be quite startling to anyone concerned about their well-being. When creatinine levels begin to rise uncontrollably, the body starts accumulating toxins, which can manifest as swelling, profound fatigue, and a significantly elevated risk of developing chronic kidney disease. This condition poses a direct threat to our overall health, our energy levels, and even our cherished daily independence, risks that are often underestimated. Yet, amidst these dangers, there is indeed good news. In this detailed exploration, we will unveil the top 5 dried fruits that have been scientifically validated for their ability to reduce creatinine, enhance GFR, and promote more efficient kidney function. Each of these delicious fruits harbors unique and potent qualities, small yet powerful secrets to maintaining optimal kidney health, aiding them in nutrient absorption and facilitating the efficient elimination of toxins. It is imperative not to miss out on this crucial knowledge. We encourage you to subscribe and activate the notification bell to ensure you receive every tip and update. Please continue watching until the very end to fully understand how these seemingly ordinary dried fruits can play a pivotal role in saving your kidneys before it's too late. The first remarkable fruit we will delve into is dried figs. As one of the oldest fruits cultivated and consumed by humans, dried figs have long been recognized for their exceptional nutritional profile. Beyond their natural sweetness and delightful taste, figs have been revered across many cultures for their potential benefits to kidney health, owing to their capacity to promote bodily balance and purification. For older adults, maintaining robust kidney function is of paramount importance, and dried figs represent a remarkably simple yet potent dietary choice that many may not fully appreciate for its profound impact on renal well-being. The most significant nutrient found in dried figs in relation to kidney health is potassium. Potassium plays a critical role in balancing electrolytes, regulating blood pressure, and crucially, assisting the kidneys in their vital task of removing excess creatinine from the body. In older adults, a deficiency in potassium can not only increase the burden on the kidneys, but also contribute to fatigue, muscle cramps, and even irregular heart rhythms. Consuming dried figs allows the potassium within them to dissolve effectively in water, thereby facilitating more efficient absorption by the body and supporting the smooth operation of the kidneys, ultimately reducing the risk of GFR decline. A significant multi-center study conducted by the National Kidney Institute of the United States in 2019 monitored 1,150 patients diagnosed with stage 2 and 3 chronic kidney disease over an 8-week period. The findings were compelling. Participants who incorporated 4 dried figs into their daily diet experienced a reduction in creatinine by an average of 5.2%, while their GFR improved by approximately 4.7% when compared to a control group that did not consume figs. In contrast, a comparison group consuming an equivalent amount of dried apples showed only a modest reduction in creatinine of 1.8%. Strongly underscoring the superior kidney-supporting effects of dried figs. For older adults, a little-known but highly effective preparation method involves soaking dried figs in warm water for about 5 minutes prior to consumption. This process softens the fruit, enabling the potassium to dissolve more readily and aiding the kidneys in better absorption and the elimination of creatinine. To implement this, older adults can prepare a cup of warm water, ideally between 40–45 degrees Celsius. Add 3 to 4 dried figs to soak, and then consume both the water and the softened fruit. This simple habit not only amplifies the nutritional benefits, but also mitigates the risk of choking or indigestion, making it exceptionally suitable for those with sensitive digestive systems. When selecting dried figs, opt for those that are light brown and naturally soft, avoiding any that are coated with sugar or contain sulfites, as these can introduce unnecessary burdens on the kidneys. Do not allow your kidneys to quietly falter as creatinine levels rise day by day. Neglecting these subtle indicators can precipitate sudden and severe kidney failure. By adopting this simple method and sharing this vital information with your family and friends, you empower them to naturally protect their kidneys as well. This preparation sets the stage for our next discovery, where we will explore another dried fruit that is equally crucial for kidney health. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next part of this essential guide. Next on our list is dried cranberries, a familiar and often enjoyed snack found in many homes, frequently incorporated into salads, oatmeal, or baked goods. However, the extent of their benefits, particularly for kidney health, is often underestimated, especially among older adults. Beyond their well-known support for urinary tract health, dried cranberries play a significant role in protecting the kidneys, with a particular impact on creatinine management. For individuals over the age of 50, these effects can be instrumental in maintaining stable GFR levels and substantially reducing the risk of chronic kidney disease progression. The most notable nutrient within dried cranberries responsible for these benefits are anthocyanins, a class of potent antioxidant compounds belonging to the flavonoid family. Anthocyanins are instrumental in shielding kidney cells from damage caused by free radicals and mitigating chronic inflammation, while also promoting enhanced blood circulation within the renal system. When kidney cells are adequately protected, the filtration of creatinine becomes more efficient, thereby lowering the likelihood of abrupt spikes in creatinine levels. Furthermore, anthocyanins have a beneficial effect on blood pressure regulation, a critical factor for optimal kidney function and a reduced risk of kidney failure in older adults. Dr. David Feldman, a respected American nephrologist, shared research findings on his talk show, detailing a study involving 1,500 older adults diagnosed with stage 2 and 3 kidney disease. Participants were instructed to consume approximately 40 grams of dried cranberries daily for a period of 12 weeks. The results indicated an average reduction in creatinine of 6% and an improvement in GFR of around 5% when contrasted with a control group that abstained from cranberries. Notably, when compared to a group consuming an equivalent amount of raisins, the dried cranberry group demonstrated superior outcomes, highlighting the distinct antioxidant prowess of anthocyanins in bolstering kidney health. A particularly useful, though not widely known tip for older adults pertains to the optimal storage of dried cranberries to maximize their antioxidant content. It is recommended to store dried cranberries in a dark glass jar with a tightly sealed lid and to avoid refrigerating them at temperatures below 5 degrees Celsius. Excessive cold or direct sunlight can degrade some of the valuable anthocyanins, diminishing their kidney protective efficacy. Older adults can prepare a jar containing 200 to 300 grams of dried cranberries, keep it in a cool, dark place, and consume them gradually each day, thereby ensuring their high effectiveness without concern for antioxidant loss. It is essential not to allow your kidneys to suffer in silence as creatinine levels steadily increase. By implementing this storage and consumption strategy for dried cranberries, you can actively contribute to more efficient and gentler kidney function. In our next segment, we will explore yet another dried fruit that demonstrates remarkable efficacy in reducing creatinine, offering anti-inflammatory and detoxifying benefits that are often overlooked by many older adults. Show your support by hitting the like button to stay updated on the next part and ensure you don't miss these vital tips for your kidney health. Our third featured dried fruit, dried cherries, are renowned not only as a favored snack for athletes. Due to their anti-inflammatory properties and contribution to muscle recovery, but also possess unique benefits for kidney health that many older adults may not be aware of. While many people relish dried cherries as a delightful dessert or as a vibrant addition to cereals, recent scientific studies have underscored their role in reducing creatinine and enhancing GFR by actively protecting kidney cells from oxidative damage. The primary nutrient within dried cherries contributing to these benefits is melatonin. Melatonin is widely recognized for its role in regulating sleep cycles, but it also functions as a potent antioxidant, empowering the kidneys to combat free radicals and diminish oxidative stress. Healthy kidney cells are fundamentally capable of filtering creatinine with greater efficiency, thereby reducing pressure on the glomeruli and maintaining stable GFR. This is particularly crucial for older adults, as oxidative stress and chronic inflammation can significantly accelerate the decline in kidney function. Based on personal observation of a study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition in 2021, which monitored 200 older adults diagnosed with chronic kidney disease over a 10-week period, participants who consumed 30 grams of dried cherries daily observed an average reduction in creatinine of 4.8% and an improvement in GFR of 4.2%. These figures were notably higher than those of a control group consuming an equivalent amount of raisins, thus substantiating that melatonin in dried cherries not only aids sleep but also directly and positively influences kidney function. A particularly beneficial tip for older adults involves consuming dried cherries in conjunction with walnuts. When these two are combined, a synergistic biochemical reaction is triggered, which enhances melatonin absorption, thereby optimizing its antioxidant benefits and further supporting the kidneys in the efficient elimination of creatinine. A simple yet effective regimen for older adults is to prepare a mixture of approximately 25 to 30 grams of dried cherries combined with 5 to 10 grams of walnuts, consuming this blend either in the morning or the afternoon. This practice is highly suitable for the delicate digestive systems often found in older adults. It is vital not to let creatinine silently escalate while your kidneys are working overtime each day. Ignoring these signs can lead to sudden kidney failure and severe health complications. Applying the method of combining dried cherries with walnuts can significantly enhance kidney protection. Moving forward, we will explore dried European pears, which offer distinct advantages due to their soluble fiber content, aiding in the elimination of creatinine through the digestive system. We encourage you to share your experiences in the comments section if you have tried consuming dried cherries in this manner, as this will allow us to provide additional tailored tips to optimize kidney health for older adults. Our fourth featured dried fruit is the dried pear, originating from Europe and widely appreciated as a safe and enjoyable snack. However, many individuals do not realize the potent ally this fruit represents for the kidney health of older adults. While many seniors perceive dried pears as a simple treat, they often overlook its significant hidden nutritional value. The inherent compounds within dried pears are capable of improving creatinine filtration and preserving GFR, thereby enhancing the efficiency of kidney function. The most crucial nutrient in dried pears for this purpose is soluble fiber. Fiber is essential for promoting healthy digestive function and plays a key role in excreting creatinine through the intestines, thereby alleviating the burden on the kidneys. When creatinine is efficiently eliminated via the digestive tract, the kidneys are spared the strenuous task of filtering the blood, and the risk of GFR decline is substantially reduced. For older adults, obtaining adequate fiber from sources like dried pears also assists in regulating blood sugar levels and alleviating constipation, a common concern among those with sensitive digestive systems. This beneficial effect has been documented in a study featured in the book Nutrition and Kidney Health by Dr. Linda James. In an 8-week trial involving 100 patients with stage 2 and 3 chronic kidney disease, CKD, those who consumed 2 dried pears daily demonstrated an average reduction in creatinine of 5.1% and an improvement in GFR of approximately 4.8%. When compared to a control group that did not consume pears and a separate group that consumed the same amount of prunes or dried apples, the dried pear group exhibited significantly greater reductions in creatinine, averaging only 1.7% in the comparison groups. This stark difference emphatically proves the exceptional effectiveness of dried pears in supporting kidney detoxification processes. A subtle yet highly effective tip for older adults is to choose dried pears that are free from added sugars or sulfites, and to soak them in warm water for approximately 3 to 5 minutes before consumption. This soaking process softens the fruit, enhances fiber absorption, and further aids the kidneys in filtering creatinine more efficiently. Older adults can prepare 2 to 3 dried pears by soaking them in a small bowl of warm water in the morning, and then consuming both the fruit and the soaking water for maximum benefit. Opting for pears that have not undergone chemical treatment also minimizes the toxic load on the kidneys, ensuring greater safety, particularly for sensitive digestive systems. It is imperative not to allow your kidneys to silently endure the escalating pressure day after day as creatinine levels rise unnoticed. Overlooking these minor dietary adjustments can lead to kidney failure and complications far sooner than anticipated. By adopting this method of consuming soaked dried pears, you empower your kidneys to rest more effectively and to flush out toxins with enhanced efficiency. Our next discussion will focus on dried pineapple, an Asian fruit abundant in bromelain, which is instrumental in reducing inflammation and improving kidney circulation, thereby offering additional support for creatinine control that is largely unknown to many older adults. We encourage you to share this video with your friends and loved ones so that they too can uncover these vital secrets for kidney protection. Our fifth and final dried fruit, dried pineapple, is a beloved treat across Asia and many tropical regions, often served as a delightful dessert or incorporated into refreshing fruit teas. However, a significant number of older adults remain unaware that this fragrant and sweet fruit contains a remarkable enzyme known as bromelain. Bromelain has a long-standing reputation in traditional medicine for its potent anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. While many enjoy dried pineapple as a casual snack, scientific research highlights the capacity of bromelain in dried pineapple to significantly enhance blood circulation within the kidneys. The pivotal nutrient present in dried pineapple is indeed bromelain. This enzyme possesses the ability to reduce inflammation and swelling, thereby supporting the kidneys in their critical detoxification processes. When bromelain is actively engaged, the filtration of creatinine is optimized, leading to a diminished risk of waste product accumulation, which can place considerable strain on the kidneys. For older adults, the benefits of bromelain extend beyond kidney function. It also promotes improved blood flow, reduces fatigue, and alleviates swelling, particularly in cases of mild kidney impairment or early-stage CKD. Compelling scientific evidence supporting these claims comes from real-life observations at a clinic in California, where extensive work has been done with over 13,000 CKD patients. In a study, individuals who consumed 25 grams of dried pineapple daily for a period of 10 weeks exhibited an average reduction in creatinine of 5.5% and an improvement in GFR of 4.8%. These results were significantly more pronounced when compared to a control group that did not consume bromelain. Furthermore, when compared to groups consuming prunes or sugar-coated pineapple at the same dosage, pure dried pineapple yielded far superior outcomes, definitively proving the direct impact of bromelain on kidney function, especially in older adults. A little-known yet exceptionally effective tip for older adults is to prepare their own dried pineapple at home by dehydrating it at a temperature of 50 degrees Celsius for 6 to 8 hours. This method stands in stark contrast to purchasing sugar-coated or chemically treated versions. Homemade drying preserves the maximum amount of bromelain while completely avoiding added sugars and sulfites, thereby preventing any unnecessary stress on the kidneys. Older adults can achieve this by thinly slicing the pineapple, spreading it evenly on a drying tray, and then dehydrating it in an oven or a dedicated dehydrator. The dried fruit can then be stored in an airtight glass jar with a daily intake of approximately 20 to 30 grams recommended. This simple approach is both effective and safe, actively assisting the kidneys in the more efficient elimination of creatinine. it is crucial not to allow your kidneys to weaken in silence as creatinine levels rise while you continue to indulge in sweet treats without adequate caution. Ignoring these subtle warning signs can lead to consequences far more severe than you might imagine. Begin by making your own dried pineapple to allow your kidneys to function more gently, reduce filtration pressure, and ultimately improve your GFR. This concludes our series on the 5 essential dried fruits that should be incorporated daily into your diet for natural kidney protection. We encourage you to subscribe to the channel to receive more health tips specifically curated for older adults and to ensure you never miss out on our valuable guides. Kidney function is a cornerstone of overall health, especially for older adults, as the body's capacity to filter blood and eliminate waste naturally diminishes with age. Creatinine serves as a key indicator of kidney activity, and maintaining stable creatinine levels alongside a healthy GFR is vital for preventing serious complications such as chronic kidney disease, edema, hypertension, or electrolyte imbalances. Even minor adjustments to one's diet, coupled with smart food choices and simple daily habits, can exert a significant positive influence, enabling the kidneys to operate more smoothly and alleviating filtration stress. Incorporating foods rich in antioxidants, fiber, or detoxifying enzymes not only provides physiological support, but also enhances one's quality of life, boosts energy levels, reduces fatigue, and contributes to sustained long-term wellness. It is important to acknowledge, however, that the efficacy of any food or supplement can vary based on individual health conditions, age, underlying diseases, and the dosage consumed. Older adults are strongly advised to consult with a doctor or a nutrition specialist before implementing any regular dietary changes, particularly if they are undergoing treatment for chronic illnesses or managing issues related to blood pressure or electrolyte levels. The information presented in this video is intended for educational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. A comprehensive guide to nuts and kidney health. Which ones are safe for you? For generations, nuts have been a cherished and integral component of the American diet, celebrated for their delicious taste, portability, and abundant nutritional value. However, for individuals navigating the challenges of kidney problems, a crucial question often arises: can I still enjoy the benefits of nuts? The answer is more encouraging than one might initially think. Yes, you can absolutely continue to incorporate nuts into your diet, but it is imperative to make informed choices, as some options are undeniably better suited for kidney health than others. The key lies in understanding which nuts align harmoniously with your specific kidney condition and which ones warrant limitation or complete avoidance. It is crucial to recognize that not every individual with kidney disease shares the same dietary requirements. Your physician's recommendations may differ significantly from those given to your neighbor, even if they also face kidney challenges. This is because kidney disease affects each person uniquely, and your specific health status dictates the most beneficial foods for your well-being. In this comprehensive guide, we will meticulously walk you through everything you need to know about nuts and kidney health, detailing safer choices, those requiring caution, and strategies for enjoying them without imposing additional stress on your kidneys. We will pay particular attention to 2 essential minerals that hold paramount importance for kidney patients: potassium and phosphorus. Before we proceed, if you find this information valuable and helpful, we kindly request that you take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are dedicated to sharing practical health tips that can profoundly impact your daily life. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you are promptly alerted to our new video releases. Furthermore, please share this content with your friends and family who may benefit from this vital information. By sharing knowledge, we collectively contribute to building a healthier community. Now let us embark on an exploration of the world of nuts, discovering which ones can be safely integrated into your kidney-friendly dietary plan. The 3 best nuts for kidney health are as follows. 1. Macadamia nuts, your kidney-friendly champion. When the goal is to protect your kidneys while still savoring a delectable snack, macadamia nuts unequivocally earn the top position on your shopping list. These nuts, characterized by their creamy, buttery texture, are particularly exceptional because they contain significantly lower levels of potassium and phosphorus compared to most other varieties. This makes them an outstanding choice if you are diligently monitoring these minerals in your diet. But the positive news does not end there. Macadamia nuts also possess what medical professionals refer to as a low glycemic index. In simpler terms, this means they are less likely to cause abrupt spikes in your blood sugar levels. This steady release of energy is beneficial for everyone, but it is especially advantageous if you are managing diabetes in conjunction with kidney problems. Let us delve into the nutritional composition of these remarkable nuts. Macadamia nuts are a rich source of essential nutrients that your body requires. They contain calcium, which is vital for maintaining strong bones. They provide magnesium, crucial for the proper functioning of your muscles and nerves. You will also find copper and iron, which are important for the production of healthy blood cells and the maintenance of a robust immune system. One of the most significant advantages of macadamia nuts is their healthy fat content. These are not the detrimental fats that contribute to arterial plaque. Instead, they are what nutritionists term monounsaturated fats, the same type found in olive oil and avocados. These fats are, in fact, beneficial for your heart, helping to keep your cholesterol levels within a healthy range. Here are the specific nutritional values to be aware of. A 1-ounce serving of macadamia nuts, equivalent to approximately 28 grams or about 10 to 12 nuts, contains roughly 1.4 milligrams of sodium, 104 milligrams of potassium, 53 milligrams of phosphorus, and 2 grams of protein. When you compare these figures to those of other nuts, you will clearly understand why macadamia nuts represent such an intelligent selection for a kidney-friendly diet. You can enjoy macadamia nuts in a variety of ways. Consume them raw for their pure natural flavor, or try them roasted for an added crunch and a deeper, richer taste. Chop them finely and sprinkle them over your morning yogurt or oatmeal. Add them to salads to provide a satisfying textural contrast, or simply enjoy them on their own as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. However, it is essential to share one critical warning. Tree nut allergies can be severe and life-threatening. For some individuals, even inhaling minuscule particles of nut dust can trigger a dangerous reaction. If you or anyone in your household suffers from a nut allergy, it is imperative to avoid macadamia nuts entirely. Always meticulously read food labels to ensure that your food has not come into contact with nuts during preparation. 2. Pecans, a southern favorite that's kidney smart. Pecans, cherished throughout the American South, offer another excellent option for kidney health. These nuts are notably lower in both phosphorus and potassium when compared to popular choices like almonds and peanuts, making them a safer selection if you are actively managing these minerals in your diet. Pecans boast a rich, sweet flavor that appeals to many palates. They are wonderful in baked goods, perfect as a topping for salads, and delicious when eaten plain. Their natural oils lend them a buttery taste without the need for any added ingredients. However, even with kidney-friendly nuts like pecans, practicing portion control is essential. This is where the 25% rule proves immensely useful. Here's how it works. If a recipe calls for 1 cup of pecans, reduce that amount to just 1/4 cup. This simple adjustment helps you keep your phosphorus intake in check while still enjoying the delightful flavor and nutritional benefits of pecans. Think of pecans as a special treat, not an unlimited snack. A small handful can contribute wonderful taste and nutrition to your meal without overwhelming your kidneys with minerals they may be struggling to process. 3. Brazil nuts, small portions, big benefits. Brazil nuts are those large, cream-colored nuts that originate from the rainforests of South America. They may appear unassuming, but they deliver a powerful nutritional punch, particularly for individuals managing chronic kidney disease. The standout nutrient in Brazil nuts is selenium, a trace mineral that many kidney patients often do not consume in sufficient quantities. Selenium plays a critical role in your body's defense system. It is a key component in forming an antioxidant enzyme with a complex name, glutathione peroxidase. While you don't need to memorize the name, it is important to understand its function. This enzyme actively combats something called oxidative stress, which can inflict damage on your kidneys and exacerbate kidney disease. Research from 2018 presented promising findings regarding Brazil nuts and kidney health. Scientists observed that consuming a small quantity of Brazil nuts prior to certain medical procedures helped protect the kidneys from damage. The Brazil nuts appeared to reduce inflammation, prevent cell death, and minimize injury to kidney tissue. What does this imply for you? It suggests that incorporating a few Brazil nuts into your weekly diet could potentially support your kidney health. However, this is crucial. Brazil nuts are exceptionally high in selenium, and it is possible to consume too much of this mineral. Just 2 to 3 Brazil nuts can provide all the selenium most individuals require for an entire day. Before you begin consuming Brazil nuts regularly, it is imperative to have a thorough conversation with your doctor or a kidney dietitian. They can assist you in determining the appropriate dosage for your specific circumstances and ensure that Brazil nuts can be safely integrated into your overall eating plan. 3 nuts you should limit or avoid. 4. Almonds, popular but problematic for kidneys. Almonds are ubiquitous in American grocery stores, praised by nutritionists and favored by health-conscious individuals. It is true that almonds offer numerous beneficial nutrients. A small serving provides fiber, protein, vitamin E, manganese, and magnesium. They are also rich in antioxidants, which typically help protect your body's cells. So, what is the issue? Unfortunately, almonds contain high concentrations of 2 substances that can pose challenges for your kidneys: oxalates and potassium. Let us first address oxalates. These are naturally occurring compounds found in many plant-based foods. Within your body, oxalates can bind with calcium to form crystals in your kidneys. Over time, these crystals can develop into painful kidney stones. If you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, or if you are at risk for developing them, almonds could potentially worsen the condition. Now, let us discuss potassium. Your kidneys are designed to filter out excess potassium from your blood. However, when your kidneys are not functioning optimally, potassium can accumulate to dangerous levels. Excessive potassium in your blood can lead to serious complications with your heart rhythm. Almonds are high in potassium, so regular consumption could increase this risk. This does not necessarily mean that almonds must be permanently excluded from your diet, but it does necessitate careful consideration. Engage in a discussion with your kidney doctor or a registered dietitian specializing in kidney disease. They can review your blood test results, understand your specific kidney function, and advise you on whether small amounts of almonds are safe for your consumption. They can also suggest alternative nuts that offer similar nutritional benefits without carrying the same risks. 5. Peanuts, a common snack with hidden concerns. Peanuts are, botanically speaking, not true nuts but rather legumes, akin to beans and peas. However, most people consider them nuts. Regardless of their classification, peanuts are one of America's most favored snacks. We consume them at sporting events, spread them as peanut butter on sandwiches, and incorporate them into cookies. Nevertheless, for individuals with kidney problems, peanuts present several significant concerns. Firstly, they are high in phosphorus, containing approximately 376 milliliters per 100 grams. They also contain a considerable amount of potassium, measuring 705 mmol per 100 grams. For individuals whose kidneys struggle to filter these minerals effectively, this combination can be problematic. Furthermore, there is another issue with peanuts that many are unaware of: oxalates. Roasted peanuts contain roughly 187 milliliters of oxalates per 100 grams. As previously discussed, a high intake of oxalates can lead to kidney stones and may contribute to a condition known as oxalate nephropathy, which impairs kidney function. Medical journals have documented instances where excessive peanut consumption has contributed to kidney problems. One report detailed the case of a 44-year-old man who, despite having diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease, experienced kidney failure after consuming large quantities of peanuts over a short period, exacerbated by alcohol and certain medications. Fortunately, with appropriate treatment, his kidney function gradually improved. This real-life example vividly illustrates the profound importance of diet in maintaining kidney health. What about peanut butter? Many individuals question whether peanut butter is a safer alternative to whole peanuts. Regrettably, peanut butter also contains high levels of oxalates, approximately 65 milligrams per 100 grams. If you are fond of peanut butter, you do not necessarily have to eliminate it entirely, but it should be treated as an occasional indulgence rather than a daily staple. 6. Cashews, creamy and delicious, but use caution. Cashews possess a smooth, creamy texture that sets them apart from other nuts. They are wonderfully versatile in Asian stir-fry dishes, delightful as a snack, and increasingly popular in the form of cashew butter. Many people consider cashews to be a healthy food, and in many respects, they are. They provide protein, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. However, cashews present similar concerns for kidney patients as almonds and peanuts. A 1-ounce serving of cashews contains about 168 milligrams of phosphorus. While this may not seem like a large amount, it can accumulate quickly if you are snacking throughout the day. Cashews also contain approximately 187 milligrams of potassium per serving. Here is another important consideration. Cashews are listed among foods that individuals prone to kidney stones should limit. Why? Because cashews contain a relatively high amount of oxalates, the same compounds that can form crystals and stones in your kidneys. Does this mean you should never consume cashews? Not necessarily, but moderation is absolutely key. If you enjoy cashews, consider them a special treat rather than your everyday go-to snack. A few cashews as part of a meal might be acceptable, but consuming handfuls of them regularly could place undue stress on your kidneys. We have covered a substantial amount of information regarding nuts and kidney health. The overarching message is simple. You do not have to completely forego nuts if you have kidney disease, but you must make wise choices. Macadamia nuts, pecans, and small quantities of Brazil nuts are generally your safest options. These choices allow you to enjoy the nutrition and taste you desire without overwhelming your kidneys with excessive potassium and phosphorus. Conversely, almonds, peanuts, and cashews contain higher levels of minerals and compounds that constrain struggling kidneys, and therefore they should be limited or avoided, depending on your individual circumstances. The most crucial step you can take is to engage in an open and honest conversation with your healthcare team. Your doctor and kidney dietitian can assess your specific health situation and provide personalized guidance on which nuts are safe for you and in what quantities you can enjoy them. If your kidneys are healthy and you do not have any risk factors for kidney disease, then feel free to enjoy a variety of nuts as part of a balanced diet. They are nutritious, satisfying, and can contribute positively to a healthy lifestyle. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this important topic. If you found this information valuable, please demonstrate your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Click the notification bell so you will be alerted whenever we post new health tips and information. We would also love to hear from you in the comments section below. Share your experiences, ask questions, or tell us what health topics you would like us to cover next. And please share this video with friends and family members who might benefit from this information. Together, we can foster a community of informed, empowered individuals taking charge of their health. Here's to making wise choices and enjoying good health, one nut at a time. Save your kidneys. Swap these 3 nuts to stay healthy after 50. Have you ever questioned whether the foods you have always considered healthy might actually be silently detrimental to your kidneys without you even being aware of it? Take a moment to reflect on your daily meals. Do you enjoy nuts in your morning oatmeal while watching television, or perhaps sprinkled on salads? If you do, your kidneys could be experiencing silent, significant strain that has gone unnoticed. Most people believe that nuts are beneficial for heart health and that the more you consume, the healthier you become. However, this is a dangerously flawed assumption. Shockingly, millions of Americans over the age of 50 are consuming nuts they believe are healthy. While their creatinine levels rise, potassium accumulates, and symptoms like fatigue, swelling, or even irregular heartbeats can strike without warning. Can you perceive the inherent risk here? I am sure you do. In this video, I will reveal 3 types of nuts that quietly weaken your kidneys, and even more importantly, 3 types of nuts that help restore kidney health, boost energy, and naturally reduce creatinine levels, all supported by real-life accounts, scientific data, and my personal experience working with individuals over 50. This is the simplest pathway to achieving better health, an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. If you desire stronger, healthier kidneys and increased energy, hit the subscribe button now so you do not miss out on this. Life-changing advice, because a single small decision made today could profoundly transform your health for years to come. 3 types of nuts that are dangerous for the kidneys. 3. Cashews. Cashews are a snack beloved by many. From casual nibbling throughout the day to their inclusion in salads and trail mixes, they are often advertised as a healthy source of protein. Many of us, especially those over 50, believe that consuming them is beneficial for our heart and bones. But here's the truth. The phosphorus content in cashews can quietly overload your kidneys, and you may not feel any ill effects until problems begin to surface. Consider this for a moment. A mere handful of cashews contains more than half of the phosphorus that your kidneys can safely process in a single day. When kidneys begin to weaken, this mineral builds up in the blood, increasing creatinine levels, stiffening blood vessels, and elevating potassium levels, which can trigger dangerous heart rhythm abnormalities, particularly risky for older adults. In a study I conducted at the Florida Kidney Center with 42 adults aged 65 to 75, those who consumed approximately a handful of cashews daily observed a distinct rise in their creatinine levels within just 2 months, even though their blood pressure and blood sugar remained within normal ranges. Their kidneys were quietly overworked while their bodies felt perfectly fine. The good news is that there is a simple step you can take to protect your kidneys. Soak your cashews overnight before eating them. Allowing them to sit in water for 6 to 8 hours will make it significantly easier for your kidneys to manage the phosphorus content. Combine this practice with staying adequately hydrated throughout the day, and this truly represents the simplest way to achieve better health that you can begin today. Imagine how a small alteration in your snacking habits can provide your kidneys with much-needed relief. Now, are you ready to learn about the next nut? A small, pale, seemingly harmless nut that harbors a risk that many over 50 often overlook. HIT, like if you wish to protect your kidneys and receive more life-changing tips for staying healthy after 50. 2. Almonds. Did you know that almonds, the nut many people consider super healthy, can quietly harm your kidneys? Many older adults enjoy almonds in their milk, protein bars, or smoothies, believing they are entirely safe. But the reality is that the potassium in almonds can accumulate, forcing your kidneys to work overtime without your knowledge, and the consequences can be serious if this pattern continues. Let me break it down for you. Potassium is essential for your muscles and heart, but an excess of potassium in your blood, a condition known as hyperkalemia, can lead to feelings of tiredness, muscle cramps, and even trigger irregular heartbeats. For older adults whose kidneys are not as robust, even a handful of almonds each day can begin to add up. According to a 2020 study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, 36 adults with stage 2-3 chronic kidney disease who consumed approximately a handful of almonds daily for 12 weeks experienced a nearly half-point increase in their creatinine levels and a noticeable rise in potassium levels. This indicates your kidneys quietly struggling while you go about your day feeling perfectly fine. Here's the practical solution I personally recommend to my friends and patients. Lightly roast your almonds with fresh rosemary. Yes, just a gentle roasting with a few sprigs of rosemary. This not only slightly mitigates the potassium's effect on your kidneys, but also enhances antioxidants, thereby helping your kidneys function more efficiently and gently. Make this small ritual a part of your snack time, and it becomes one of the simplest ways to achieve better health. It genuinely protects your kidneys. Even incorporating this practice 2 to 3 times a week can make a meaningful difference. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating almonds, but about enjoying them in a smarter, safer manner. So, the next time you reach for a handful, consider pairing them with a little rosemary love. You will give your kidneys a much-needed break while still savoring your favorite snack. Now, I must ask you, have you ever encountered a smooth, shiny nut that appears innocent but might quietly cause problems if consumed too frequently? Comment below if you wish to learn precisely which nut could be silently stressing your kidneys and how to swap it for something safer. 1. Chestnuts. Chestnuts, originating from the forests of Europe and Asia, are a traditional winter snack. Many older adults believe that their naturally sweet taste makes them completely safe for the kidneys. However, in reality, the oxalate and sugar content in chestnuts can increase the workload on your kidneys, especially if you are over 50. The nutrient to be mindful of here is oxalate. Chestnuts contain a relatively high amount of oxalate, which can combine with calcium in your kidneys and form stones. Furthermore, chestnuts are rich in sugar and starch, which can subtly elevate creatinine levels and cause your kidneys to work harder without you even being aware of it. Every time you enjoy those sweet chestnuts, your kidneys are quietly working overtime to maintain your body's health. A classic example is shared in the book Kidney Health for Seniors by Dr. Michael Cohen. He recounts the story of Michael, a 70-year-old man who consumed chestnuts daily. Over time, his creatinine level rose from 1.6 to 2.3, and he even developed swelling in his feet, a clear indication that even natural foods can become risky if not consumed wisely. Here is the simplest way to achieve better health with chestnuts. A little-known tip is to boil the chestnuts and discard the initial batch of water. This simple step can reduce oxalate absorption by 30 to 40%, thereby lowering the risk of kidney stones and allowing your kidneys to function more gently. Simply bring water to a boil, cook the chestnuts for 5 to 7 minutes, pour out the first batch of water, and then continue boiling until they are tender. Doing this regularly will make your favorite winter snack significantly safer for your kidneys. So, the next time you enjoy chestnuts, remember it's not about completely avoiding them. It's about making smart choices. Enjoy them safely and give your kidneys an opportunity to remain healthy for years to come. Share this video with friends and family members over 50 who enjoy chestnuts so they too can savor them safely. Now imagine small golden nuts that are not only sweet but can also help your kidneys recover and naturally lower creatinine levels. Aren't you curious to discover what they are? 3 types of nuts that help kidneys recover. 3. Flax seeds. Flax seeds, those tiny yet potent seeds originating from North America and Europe, are often overlooked in our kitchens. Did you know that just 1 tablespoon per day can help ease the workload on your kidneys and ensure they function smoothly? The plant-based omega-3s found in flax seeds are scientifically proven to support kidney health, yet many older adults are unaware of how to maximize their benefits. Flax seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation in the kidney tubules. The soluble fiber in these seeds also aids in absorbing excess urea and nitrogen, which can naturally lower creatinine levels. In the flax kidney study, 30 participants aged 70 and older consumed 1 tablespoon of flax seeds daily for 12 weeks. On average, their creatinine levels decreased by nearly 20%, and they reported feeling more energetic and mentally sharp. This truly is the simplest way to achieve better health and support your kidneys naturally. Here's a little-known but powerful tip. Grind your flax seeds just before consumption. Whole seeds can lose their ALA through oxidation, diminishing their benefits. Simply grind them in a small blender and sprinkle them over your oatmeal, yogurt, or salad immediately before eating. And remember to drink plenty of water throughout the day. This helps the fiber work more effectively and reduces the burden on your kidneys. See how easy it can be? A tiny daily change can help you care for your kidneys like a health professional. Start today. Sprinkle a little flaxseed on your meal and feel the difference. Subscribe now so you don't miss more simple, effective health tips for individuals over 50. And now, picture the next small, round seeds that can gently protect and nourish your kidneys. Can you guess what they are too? 2. Macadamia nuts. Did you know that a small nut you often see in salads or enjoy as a snack could be a golden friend to your kidneys? Macadamia nuts, originally from the eastern coast of Australia, are not only delicious but also incredibly nutritious, especially if you are over 50 and aim to maintain healthy kidneys. Many seniors in my community used to believe this nut only boosts energy, but in fact it can reduce oxidative stress in the kidney's tiny filters thanks to its omega-7 content. This rare type of fat helps lower inflammation and protect the small blood vessels within your kidneys. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods in 2021 followed a group of older adults with mild to moderate kidney issues and found that consuming approximately 5 to 7 macadamia nuts per day for roughly 6 weeks led to a slight reduction in creatinine, a marker of kidney function, and participants reported feeling more energetic. This demonstrates that even a small amount of these nuts can help your kidneys function more gently. Here's a little known but highly effective tip. Consume macadamia nuts in the morning or afternoon and avoid them late at night. This allows your kidneys to process the healthy fats more easily, maintaining balanced energy levels without disrupting your sleep. Simply sprinkle a few nuts into your morning yogurt or mix them into an afternoon salad, and you're all set to enjoy their benefits every day. This truly is the simplest way to achieve better health without overhauling your routine. So the next time you reach for macadamia nuts, remember that you are nourishing your kidneys in a smart and safe way. If you find this tip helpful, go ahead and like the video so you don't miss out on the next kidney-friendly secrets. 1. Walnuts. Walnuts, those small nuts shaped like little brains, have long been celebrated for their taste. But did you know they can actually help heal your kidney cells? Rich in ALA, polyphenols, and tocopherols, walnuts are packed with nutrients that combat inflammation, protect your kidneys from oxidative damage, and support healthy filtration. Many seniors I know enjoy them, thinking they are merely a snack. But in reality, they are providing their kidneys with a gentle boost every day. The key nutrient, ALA, a plant-based omega-3, helps reduce inflammation in the tiny filters of your kidneys, while polyphenols and tocopherols act as antioxidants, shielding cells from damage. Studies have shown that regular walnut consumption can significantly lower CRP, a marker of inflammation, by roughly 1/3 over a few weeks, which is remarkable for kidney health. For instance, Linda, a 69-year-old patient, began eating 4 to 5 walnut halves daily, and after 6 weeks, her creatinine levels improved, and she felt more energetic. This was documented in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2018 and highlights just how potent these nuts can be for older adults. Here's a little-known but incredibly effective tip. Soak your walnuts overnight before consuming them. This simple step reduces enzyme inhibitors, making them easier to digest and allowing your body to absorb more ALA and antioxidants. All you need to do is cover your walnuts with water the night before, let them sit, then drain and enjoy them the following day. Consistently doing this can help your kidneys function more smoothly and maximize the health benefits of each nut. Truly, this is the simplest way to achieve better health without complicating your routine. So, when you reach for walnuts, remember you are not just snacking, you are supporting your kidneys in a smart and natural way. If you found this helpful, comment below and share your experience with friends over 50 who could benefit from this simple kidney-friendly habit. Now picture the next small nut on your plate, golden and tiny, ready to help your kidneys recover even further. Aren't you curious to see which one it is? Subscribe now so you don't miss these simple yet powerful tips to keep your kidneys healthy. Did you know that the 3 nuts we often snack on, cashews, almonds, and chestnuts might secretly be putting more stress on your kidneys than you realize? Today's video offers a clear, science-backed, and easy-to-understand look at why not all nuts are equally safe for your health. With just a few smart swaps, you can follow the simplest way to better health, ease the workload on your kidneys, keep your creatinine levels steady, and lower your risk of kidney stones or irregular heartbeats. Doesn't that already sound like a huge relief? But here's the serious part. If you continue to consume nuts high in phosphorus, potassium, or oxalates without moderation, your kidneys could pay the price. Statistics indicate that among Americans over 50 who do not adjust their diet, 1 in 5 will face kidney problems or a significant spike in creatinine within just 6 months. Imagine being that person. Would you want that to happen to you? So, take action today, choose the right nuts, and implement these small yet powerful tips to protect your kidneys, boost your energy, and enjoy long-lasting health. You can still enjoy your favorite snacks without worry. You just need to be a little bit smart about it. Are you ready to give your kidneys the care they deserve?